sir.
How you doing? What's your name and your badge number?
I remember you.
What's your name and your badge
You
number?
go at the police department.
What's your name and your badge number?
Hey, they're right there. See that?
I can't. I got a vision impairment.
You can see.
I can't see. You're not gonna state it to me?
Well, it's on the video.
You're not gonna identify yourself?
What's up with you?
I don't see a name badge.
It is right there. See that? See that?
Hold on. Let me zoom in.
What's going on with
Jackson
you today?
345.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Am I
with
breaking
you
the law?
today? I'm just asking a question. What's going on? You're scaring everybody with all these videos. What's going on?
They're afraid of cameras. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, but what are you
They
doing?
got cameras right there.
What are you doing?
I'm recording.
You're a visitor in the city of Fort Lauderdale, Broward County?
I don't answer
Or you're
questions.
a citizen here in Broward County?
I don't answer questions.
I'm trying to get a general.
No, you're not. You're trying to figure out what I'm doing, which is none of your business. I'm in public. It's none of your business what I'm doing. I mean, to be honest with you, you're not really trying. You're just trying to get in my business.
Yeah, that's my job.
No, it's not. Your job is to enforce the law and to protect my rights. And right now, I'm doing a legal activity.
I am protecting your right because I'm asking you what you do.
Right. I'm doing a legal activity. You see, I'm not doing nothing wrong. So your only job is, if anything, you can just say, "Hey, how you doing, taxpayer?" And that'll be that. You don't have to come over and put me on the Inquisition.
You can walk away if you like.
I know I can.
So walk away.
No, you can.
No,
I'm waiting on you to walk away. I got a lot more battery than you think.
What?
I can be here all day doing this.
So
I mean, you can really get back to work because taxpayers.
No, this is my job right here.
No, it's not. I'm doing.
You gonna tell me my job?
Am I doing something illegal?
Am I bothering you?
Yeah, you standing right
away.
here. I'm trying. I don't have to walk away.
Then I stand right here. How about that?
All right, folks. You see how Fort Lauderdale Police Department treats a citizen. I'm engaged in a legal activity. I'm just here recording.
Did I say that?
And this officer want to come up to me and question me and all types of things.
I'm trying to get in a civil conversation.
But why? You're not trying to get in a civil conversation with nobody else.
But saying I'm bothering you. I'm not bothering you.
I didn't say you were bothering me.
What did I say?
I didn't say you were bothering me. If I did say that, then that was a slip of words. That was a slip of words if I did say that. But you're not bothering me. You're entertaining me, really.
All right.
But I mean,
why you
not trying to talk to any other citizens?
Doing what you do, and I'm gonna stand right here.
Why you not trying to talk to any other citizens? No, I'm going to continue to do my story on this building right here. Not a problem. You know I was doing a story on this building, but now you're going to become the story, Jackson. You shouldn't become the story like that, man.
I recognize you somewhere. Where I recognize you from?
I don't answer questions.
Northwest?
I don't answer questions.
Did you go to Dillon High School?
I don't answer questions.
Stranahan, which one?
I don't answer questions.
You from one of them?
I don't answer questions.
Where'd you go? What high school did you go to?
I don't answer questions.
Man, how come I can't have a general conversation with you? A civil conversation. How come we can't have a civil conversation?
Because you're coming out here under your authority. That's why. You're not coming out here to say hello. Right.
I came out here to talk to you.
But you didn't ask me about what I'm video. You didn't say why am I video. You just come out here to try to figure out who I am and what's going on. You're being too much of a police officer.
When you start talking,
you're being too much.
Immediately recognize.
You're being too much of a police officer.
Northwest somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where
you're being too much of a police officer right now. You're not trying to have a regular conversation.
Lauderdale man.
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
I saw you at a downbeat though. I did see you there. Yeah, that's where you making that face. I did see you at the downbeat.
I don't answer questions.
What's up, man?
How you doing? You keeping safe? You keeping safe?
I'm standing here. Yeah, I'm keeping the faith.
Are you keeping safe?
Safe? Yes, sir.
Absolutely. That's all I care about.
Yes, sir.
That's all I care about.
Now, what's the story with this building? You know it's a county building.
Right, it is a county building. Who pays for this building?
Citizens of Broward County.
Oh, okay. Taxpayer?
Yes, sir.
So, technically I own this building?
No, I didn't say that.
Wow. Who owns the building?
County of Broward County.
And who owns the county?
Oh, no.
Who owns the county?
Don't start twisting the story.
Who owns the county?
Don't start
Who owns the county?
Twisting things.
Okay, but who owns the county?
I'm not going to get in that twisting story there.
Am I able to go into this building if I need services?
If you're going to go in there for
if I need services, am I able to go in this building? Anytime I want when I need services.
Yes,
right? So it's open to me.
What?
Why is it open to me? Why am I available to go in this building anytime I need services?
I don't know. You answer that question.
Is it because I own the building? You own the building? They own the building? I'm going to pause it here. Nothing is bothering me, but I pay for the building and I like to see where my money goes. How my money...
You got to go inside to do all that.
Well, I will go inside eventually, but my store is not inside right now. My store, right now, look, just for me coming out here, brought you out here, and this is becoming a story. This is some of the tyranny that I'm trying to stop. And you can come out here and be concerned, but once I told you what I'm doing, and you see that I have no way, I told you I'm recording. Right, I'm videotaping. Well, we don't use video anymore, but I'm recording the building. I'm recording the building. That's all I'm doing. Look, I know who you are. You might not know my name, but I know who you are. And I've known you all my life. I've known you all my life, and I've never had a problem out of you. That's why I'm not. But what I suggest you do, Jackson, and I'm sure you heard about the video about Captain Wheeler.
Captain who?
Wheeler. Down at the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. I'm sure you heard about that Wheeler.
Oh, Wheeler. Oh.
Wheeler. You haven't heard about the video on YouTube?
No.
Well,
on YouTube?
Yeah. I suggest you go to Big Nick South Florida Accountability. Can you remember that? Big Nick South Florida Accountability.
Big Nick
South Florida Accountability. Accountability on YouTube. And then you will see just by the mere presence of a camera, how government officials, people that are sworn to protect and uphold the Constitution and protect my rights, come out and harass me just because I'm doing a legal activity. And the Supreme Court ruled that photography in itself cannot be deemed suspicious activity.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Well, it can't be deemed. If that's the case, then all of these cameras are suspicious. You see those cameras right there? They used to be for reading tags or for catching for speeding, but that became unconstitutional. So now I guess they're just there for traffic and video in case there's an accident or to determine how much traffic comes on the road. But it used to be where you would get a ticket in the mail, and that was deemed unconstitutional. There's cameras everywhere. On every building there's cameras. On every cell phone got cameras.
Out here,
I don't know it.
Ready to come,
I know, it's no problem. I got good equipment. It's all right for the rain. It's all right. But what you do, go in there. What you should do, Officer Jackson, is go in there and say, you know what? I take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America.
I'm not gonna get
that man has
in
rights. That man has rights out there, and I'm going to protect his rights. Your fear don't trump his constitutional rights. That's what you should do.
Well, how long are you gonna be out here?
I won't be out here much longer. I had contact with you, and you've been pretty cordial. No, actually, once you leave and go back across the street, I'm gonna leave. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna shake your hand before you go, though. And then you can go on back across the street and you can let them know, you know what, that guy there, he's a good citizen, he's a patriot, he's out there making sure that your rights are upheld and that nobody's infringing on your rights. Right. That's what you go in there and tell them.
You did go to Dillard High School.
I went to Dillard High School.
Man, come on, man.
I went to Dillard High School, but Officer Brown was out there.
Yes, sir.
Y'all was in Brown back then.
Yes, sir.
And you also know me from what she moved up to, Gittins. She used to be a regular officer, then she moved up. She retired now, Gittins.
Captain Gittins?
She moved up to captain.
Yeah,
I used to date her sister, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I used to date her sister.
What's her sister's name?
Man, I was 19 years old. I just remember Gittins, the last name. I don't know. I was a bit of a player. Now you making me admit stuff like this on YouTube, man. This going on YouTube, man. Now you making me seem like a dog because I don't remember the girl's name, man.
I remember you back in the day.
I don't remember the girl's name. Not from problems, though.
No, you never gave no problems.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. I'm just doing something that's, constitutionally protected. That's all. All Americans should grab a camera and come out and record government officials in the course of their duties, man. Because somebody got to hold you guys accountable. Who holds you guys accountable?
Huh? Chief of Police.
Who holds
State of Florida.
But they don't. You guys got that thing called the thin blue line. And by the way, thank you for not having no altar flag or that thin blue line stuff on you either, man, because that's not right either. That's not right either. So I really appreciate that from you. But, right now, I'm just waiting on you. Once you leave, I can close my story, and that'll be that. But you're going to be favorable. You're smiling, you're personable. You haven't asked me for my ID. You haven't did any of that stuff that violate people's rights. But you don't know my name. But you don't know my name.
Doesn't matter. I recognize you.
Right.
I knew you from Dillard.
Right.
I knew you from either Lauderdale.
Let the people know what Dillard is. Let the people know what Dillard is.
Northwest section of the city of Fort Lauderdale.
Let them know what it is, though. When you refer to Dillard, let them know what you mean.
Dillard High School.
It's a high school. The
Dillard
home of the
High
who?
School, 100-year institution over there, and I worked there 8 years.
It was the first black high school for African Americans in Broward, right? In Broward County. All right. All right, man. You know what? All officers here represent like you. All of them. Because you know what you're doing. I know you've been on the force a long time, but you really know what you're doing.
35 years.
You really know what you're doing. But the only thing I'm going to ask you to do is to remember your oath and go over there and say, you know what? That man is engaged in illegal activity. He's not doing anything the law don't allow.
I'm gonna let him know.
And he's all right. He's just doing a story on government building, government facilities.
No problem.
You know, I'm going to the jail next.
All right.
You know, this is what I do.
You got that cigarette in your
Oh, no. It's a bad habit, too. You know, you let my users know, my YouTube subscribers know I smoke cigarettes. There you go, folks. I'm shaking his hand. He's a good officer. This is Officer Jackson. And once again, what's your badge number? 345. So if you guys want to call the city of Fort Lauderdale and give him some kudos, please do, because this is the representation that we're striving for in Fort Lauderdale. I know I got a lot of work to do to get the rest of them like this, but this is the example that should be followed. Officer E. Jackson.
All right, Doc.
You have a great day, man, and you stay safe, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
And let them know I'm protecting their rights. That's what I'm doing out here. All right, there you go, folks. My first good interaction with the city of Fort Lauderdale employee, Officer Jackson. He's been on the force, as he stated, 35 years. He recognized me from the community and from high school. He didn't intrude on me. I mean, he did try to figure out where I was from and what I'm doing, but he didn't push the issue. And he seems to understand what I'm doing and knows that it's illegal activity. So I'm going to give Officer Jackson a pass, but the security guard that came out and notified Officer Jackson about me doing a constitutionally protected legal activity, even though I didn't have any contact with him, but he did take pictures of me. So I will let you guys decide on if this particular location is a fail or a pass. But Officer Jackson in the Fort Lauderdale Police Department definitely gets a pass from me. So I hope the rest of this department sees this and recognize that this is the way that they should be represented to the public. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability, and I'm out. Oh, folks, I'm going to go in and do a FOIA request of that security guard that took my picture, because he is working in a governmental building in his official capacity, which means he needs to identify himself so I can retrieve that information. I'm not going to record on the inside because I've never been in here and I don't know how they're going to react to it, but I'm going to come out and let you know the results of that information that I'm requesting from this particular security guard. Stay tuned, folks. Okay, folks, if you can see, I'm inside of the governmental center. I'm asking for the name of the particular security officer that took my picture. I am speaking with the captain here. He's been very cordial, very nice. Very cool. Well, you're in public, Captain, so I can't.
I'm not public.
You are in public. I understand that, but there's no expectation of privacy.
I do not want you filming me.
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Okay, I do not.
So I was just giving you kudos.
I
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Okay,
but I have every right to.
Film me, I'm going to ask you to leave.
But I have every right to film. I'm actually
have all
doing.
kinds of rights.
I'm a member of the free press inside of a government. Okay,
Excuse
I don't want to cause a disturbance. I don't want to cause a disturbance, but I am going to educate you on this. Okay, but I need to educate him.
Come back tomorrow.
Right, but if I come back tomorrow, I'm going to come back recording with the big
That's
camera.
good. But come back tomorrow when the chief is here.
I will do that, but I need to educate you.
No,
I need to educate you. When you're in public, you have no expectation of privacy, and I can record you.
No, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Turn that off.
No, I'm not going to turn it off.
Sir?
I don't have to. He knows I'm not breaking the law. He knows this is a public lobby.
No, this is where I work.
But this is a public lobby. You work for the government. I am allowed to.
You're doing this against my will.
But it doesn't matter. I'm allowed to.
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm a member of the press, and I can come in here and record.
I don't see your press.
I don't need press for the free press. Every citizen in America with the camera is a member of the free press. What is your name, sir? Captain Jones, C. Jones? I will be doing a complaint against you because you're trying to deny me of my First Amendment rights.
You need to leave.
Come back tomorrow.
I am going to come back,
Please,
but now I'm going to
sir.
file a complaint against
Okay,
you.
you do that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
Okay.
please come back tomorrow.
I will do that.
And the chief will be here.
Not a problem. I will do that. But you need to learn the law. You see, the police officer's not saying anything because he knows the law. I can do this.
Well, all we did was ask you to leave and not
Right.
film us.
But you can't ask me that when
Okay,
I'm not
why-
breaking
why
the
you
law.
going
But I'm going to
back
leave
and
because
forth?
I feel like the brother need to know.
Well,
The
talk
brother
to the
need to
chief
know.
tomorrow,
Okay.
and the
I will
chief
talk to the
let
chief
them
and
know.
address and then,
That's what I
right.
told you.
Okay. All right.
That's how you do it.
So that particular security officer will not identify the officer that videotaped me or took a picture on the outside. So I can do a Freedom of Information Act The nice officer again advised me to come back. He told me it was the chief, to come back and just talk to the chief so he can also educate his staff so they'll know that this is a public lobby. I am in a public lobby of the Broward County Governmental Center. So, you know, this is
Now
you know what we have to
when you
do.
come back here, they're gonna ask you to check in. You gotta write in, give your ID before you talk to them.
I can do that.
That's the policy.
Okay, I can do that. That's not a problem.
They will let the chief know tomorrow that you'll be here.
Okay.
What time you think you'll be here?
I don't know. I
This
come
time
early.
tomorrow?
Probably earlier in the daytime. Probably before lunch. Probably before lunch, yeah.
We'll let them know.
Okay.
The two of them will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
All right? Appreciate
Thank you.
sir.
All right.
Thank you.
So there you go, folks. Back to that question I said, did the building get a pass? I'm going to answer that, and that's a big no. But the officer definitely earns more kudos. He gets more gold stripes. He definitely got a pass. So, you know, Big Nick on the job. South Florida Accountability. Out.